So Robinhood has closed above $19. This is a very big deal, guys. I'm going to show you the charts. We're going to talk about volume for Robinhood. I first called out Robinhood at $11.22. I made a couple videos about it that I've shared for the YouTube. I've told the Patreon members a lot sooner before I post on YouTube. Excuse the kids in the background. This is the life that I live and I freaking love it. I really do though. But I told Patreon members about Robinhood. I first purchased it at $11.22. It is now at $19.15. And the next big block of volume, guys, that I'll tell you, and honestly, the next area of strong resistance is $34. Just understand that real quick. A move from where we're at today being $9 and let's just say 15 cents, all the way up to $34 is an 82% move higher. Now, there are some concerning factors that I want to share with you. I'm going to show you the charts on a weekly time frame, and I want to teach you some things that I look for and why I invest into different stocks and when I sell and all the good stuff that we always talk about. It's just my own opinion, though. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice to tell you to buy or sell Robinhood stock or any stocks out there. Let's get right into it. Guys, all I ask, I'm not telling you to buy anything, of course, unless you want to join my Patreon, but all I ask is that you drop a like. That's it. It's totally free. If you've been following this channel, if you like the content I make for all of you, drop a like, subscribe. That would be very nice. Thanks so much. So look at this, guys. Volume down here. We bought down here. Now we're over here. Next area of resistance. I'm going to actually zoom in a little bit right here. Big block of volume, 34 bucks. Also notice right here, a lot of resistance. Notice how there's no resistance in this area. Notice how there's no volume in this area, and I can end the video right now, literally. But the concern that I am having right now with Robinhood and why, if you're not in it, I don't know if I would rush into it. If you're in it, you might want to take some profit or you might want to hold. That's totally up to you, depending when you bought. Like we bought at 11.22. So right now, we've moved about 73% since 11.22. So it's definitely up to you if you're going to take profit or not. I do think it will be a bumpy ride up to 34 bucks. And this is why. The RSI right now on a weekly time frame is trading at 80. Okay. So it's very, very overbought right here. 80, very high. The stochastic is also very high. And I feel like may need to cool off, like you saw that little dip right here before the rip. So we may need to cool off and then rip higher. Another concerning thing is on a daily time frame, we are creating negative divergence. So what that means is the stock price is moving higher on a daily time frame, but the RSI is making lower highs. Okay, negative divergence, it's very bearish. So what I'm thinking, if we're just looking at the weekly time frame, I'm thinking the stochastic, we might move a little higher. I think here I actually had one of my next areas around $22. Let me see real quick if I take a Fibonacci. I mean, this is a pretty important level. Yeah, so full Fibonacci from this point all the way up here would be about $22. That would probably be an area I would definitely take profit. We could see a dip from there. The stochastic could roll over. Again, RSI being very high, it's very scary right now. It's definitely not something I would go all in on at this point, just looking at the RSI alone. Hopefully that makes sense. Definitely do you though. But again, that would be the next area, about 22 bucks. And then 34 is the next area with a lot of volume and some resistance. And then from there, guys, it gets up to about 40 and then 47. I mean, and then sky's the limit. Who really knows, right? Just want to make a quick video on Hood. Haven't talked about it a lot lately. Cathie Wood and ARK Invest have actually been selling their position. You also want to note that. So different reasons why. Probably this right here. Probably with the RSI being so overbought on a weekly time frame, it definitely could fall down very soon. And also, if you look at the Keltner channels, let me actually zoom in. So the Keltner channels, we have been pretty much touching the yellow line multiple weeks now. If you go back in history, usually after 1 to 2 to 3 to maybe 4 weeks, we then roll over and we start to correct. So again, Wouldn't rush in if I was just looking at the stock today, but I do think long term this would be a $34 stock. Appreciate you all. Have a great day.